And
welcome to the final episode of Gaijin Gaming Generation Gap. I'm Matt. The person next to me is
Dale.
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, we're actually related. In Japan, it works differently. We are related by first name, and all other people, are also related.
Oh man.
I'm,
Okay. So
take a moment to thank our sponsor for today, this glass of milk.
I mean, video games make people violent, so like that's just part of the gig. You play the games, you get violence.
What was that thing
True
that?
story, bro.
What was that thing that Batman's dad told him? Bruce, why do you fall?
Oh yeah. No, it was like Bruce killed people in a bat suit. He said, "Dress up as COVID Batman and go kill people."
That's the message I want to teach my kids one day.
Oh man, I got the giggles today. I feel like I had fun with my game. So I'll go first since mine is the quicker of the two. So.
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh,
I got my
yeah.
PowerPoint presentation that I.
Oh fuck it! Like this zero production quality. This is beautiful. This is so minimalist.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So with our crappy backgrounds, let's go. Matt is playing BioShock Infinite. Oh my god, I love this game so much. They re-released it on the Switch, and it was BioShock Original, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite. You don't need BioShock 2. Like BioShock 1 was fine. It was a great game, but BioShock Infinite has a special place in my heart. It just reveals all the undertones of the problems with America while simultaneously being a fantastic episode of the Twilight Zone. Like maybe the best Twilight Zone episode ever. Yeah, I like it. It has a special place in my heart. Anyway, next game. The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. Hideo asked me about this game.
What is this game? Is it a JRPG? What is it?
No, it is not. Well, yes, actually, kind of it is. Yes. Ask me about this game. I don't know.
Why do you like it? Why are you playing it?
Because you get to be a little teenage gangster. You get to just walk around, beat up other gang members, go to the cafe, drink a coffee, go to the bookstore, buy a book, beat up some other gang members, forget to eat and starve. You get to walk around a pixel art Japan, like a realistic Japan. Go to class and study or skip it if you want. Rob other people of their money while they're knocked out. You get to listen to dope ass background music. You can just chill out and ignore the game. You get to go find your friends and then beat up some punk ass gangsters. You get to be a Yankee boy and go into the Yakuza squad.
Wow.
I mean, what can't you do in this game?
I love this image that I have. There's a guy kneeling down in this traditional Japanese high school gangster boy pose, and
yes,
that already has me sold on the game.
Yeah. You know what else you get to do? You get to save up to buy a TV, and then you also get to go to the video store and talk to some dude, and then you get to go down by the train tracks and then beat up some other gangsters. It's just you just walk around and beat up other gangsters.
Yeah, it's like Japanese. And then, yay!
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, that's my whole Friends of Ishikawa introspective, and I hope that you enjoyed it. That's like you gotta play it. I mean,
more than BioShock Infinite, just because it's so different.
it's not like I hope I go back to it, because I spent about like 2.5 hours or 3 hours playing it. And I kind of like got stuck. I was like, okay, this is great, but like I'd like to progress a little further. I'd like to read other books and
Right.
maybe get better grades in school. How and not starve, but I need money to do that. So
Mm.
there's like, I don't know, like you got one teacher who will pay you if your grades are better, and then like there's supposed to be like a part-time job you can go to, but I couldn't find it. So even though the game is like really small, you can only go to like a few areas, but you can still get lost. So
I finished playing this game. That's been
uh-huh.
nice. Last week I said I might buy it, I might not buy it, but I get caved in and I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna play it and find out why it's dividing so many people. And
Mhm.
I did find out why it's dividing so many people, but more on that later. Now that I've finished Last of Us Part 2, I got my PS4 back from Max. I went back to finishing Dark Souls. I have like 3 or 4 bosses left, plus the DLC left. So I'm pretty excited about it. But don't get me started about Dark Souls. Everybody knows about Dark Souls. It's just great.
Except for me.
Which I'm glad, because you're not comparing every game you play to Dark Souls. So at least it's a bit more wholesome that way. Another game I'm playing is the game I gave Max, is Bloodborne, by the same authors of the same franchise. But yeah, without further ado, actually, I was thinking we could push this to the end, and that's the way my slides are structured.
Hmm.
I kind of want to talk about what you want to play.
Oh man, I have a big old list of what I want to play. So what happens is, since I don't have a lot of money and I have 2 kids, I have to wait for sales. So I have a wish list that is backed the hell up. Let's look at my wish list.
All right,
This is
wait.
this is and then this is actually like 50% of my wish list, and then it's like the other 50% is like not worth talking about, or like fucking embarrassing, and I'm not going to talk about it. So let's just get into it.
All right. Number 1.
Dust Elysium.
Yeah.
Uh, like it's, I don't know. It's like a Muramasa, like the Wii Muramasa style game. It's kind of an RPG, action RPG style game, side scrolling,
Nice.
and it is definitely for furries.
Like yourself.
But at the same time, the animation looks super solid. Gameplay looks really fun. Like, it looks like you improve your character. It's $15. I don't want to pay more than 10 for it, and I actually missed one sale that was on this, so I gotta wait again.
All
The
right.
story looks good, gameplay looks good, animation looks good.
Excellent.
Next, Dragon's Lair, and this is probably 10 years before Hideo's birth. Walking through the arcades as a young boy, I would see the teenagers play this game, and it was gorgeous. It was animated by I think Ralph Bashki or something. Are you familiar?
Oh, no idea.
Well, anyway, he's got a whole bunch of like weird niche animation projects. So this one, it's more like it's a game of like reactions. Like the prompt comes up on the screen. It's a giant QuickTime event. It's like the first QuickTime event game. So it's gorgeous animation. If you miss the QuickTime event, you die. Got to pop in more quarters. But they have all 3 of these games released on all the platforms now, and they are just kind of an animation piece right now. And it'd be fun to like see what all the big kids were playing back in the day. This is Gone Home, and it is similar to What Remains of Edith Finch.
Gotcha.
So you have to like just walk around this house, pull out like things and figure out the mystery. Somebody spoiled this game for me online, and then it's kind of been the big thing that's keeping me from diving in. But maybe I'll play this one with my wife one day, when it goes on sale for $10 to $5. Mega Man 11. It's it's just freaking Mega Man. I mean, what else can you say? The mechanic they added. Like, have you ever played a Mega Man game, dude?
Only in Smash. No.
Well, that's not a Mega Man game, but the character play is similar. Mega Man games are freaking difficult. And if you're gonna play through one, like if you die like more than 3 times, you got to go back and do the whole thing again. It's tough as nails, man. But Mega Man 11 has added this mechanic where you can slow down time, and that seems like it would make the game a less impossible challenge. And then I played the demo. It was good, but I don't want to pay $40 for a freaking Mega Man game. Jesus Christ, Capcom.
Is it a Metroidvania style game?
No, it's an action platformer shooter.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. Inside. Now this is a narrative platformer. Like, I don't know. Like, this picture kind of says it all. It's kind of a dark story about another brick in the wall, just part of society's machine. Like, but it's supposed to be really super good. But I don't want to pay $20 for it. I'll pay $10 maybe if I'm in the mood for it.
Is it an indie game? It looks like one.
I think so.
I like
Good
the
style.
whole of the thing though. It looks like a really beautiful game.
It's like one of the, I think if it is, I'm pretty sure it's an indie game. It's like one of the highest Metacritic rated. Like critics love this game. So I'll probably like it because I'm pretentious.
It reminds me of Sky. You know that game company? Dust.
What?
Like, I think Flow. They made a bunch of those games which were just like indie, very minimalist design. You've probably seen.
Are you talking about like Journey and Flower or something?
Yeah, Journey. They made Journey too. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like they were called a different name back in the day. Anyway, yeah, I played those. Yeah, so maybe it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
What is? Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 is kind of cheap, but I mean, if you want to get like the most out of this game, you're gonna have to sink like $80 to $90 into it, and then I feel like it would be fun if I had another dude to just kind of play this with and just laugh and do some drinking with. Then that would be, that'd be really fun. Watch us kill each other and in brutal ways. But I don't want to pay this much for the game. Like, it's too expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind playing with the base characters. You pay for skins, right? Basically.
Yeah, but I don't think Arnold's a base character. Joker's not a base character. RoboCop's not a base character. All fun characters aren't base characters.
That's ass, dude.
You got Liu Kang, Scorpion, just like same old thing. Right. But it looks awesome. It looks gorgeous. Yeah. Next, Fire Emblem Three Houses. This game is a Nintendo IP. I mean, of course, it's going to be good. It's best-selling Fire Emblem game ever. It's a real-time strategy game, and I sometimes enjoy real-time strategy games like XCOM and such. So, there's similarities between the two. I'll get this someday. I got Pokemon Sword and Shield in my want to play. I'll probably never pick it up on the eShop because, I should get it on cartridge and then just give it to my daughter. Collection of Mana. I've always wanted to play some of these Mana games, especially the one on the Game Boy. My they have the original black and white Game Boy game on here, and that's the one that interests me the most. It has to be older than that, maybe 9 or 10. They had this game, Final Fantasy Tactics, but it's actually a Mana game. I'm probably messing this all up, but there was a Secret of Mana game on the Game Boy. This is, God, what is this?
Vanishing of Ethan Carter?
Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Yeah, it's same thing like What Remains of Edith Finch. I know this game is gonna hit it out of the park for me. And then we just need the kids to go to bed one day and we should just play it when it's $10.
I talked to you about this today.
Yes. So because I like Papers, Please so much, I'm also interested in this game. And it's like you have a clock and you turn back time to figure out how a crime was committed. And even though you can walk around the crime scene with the people there, it's pretty tricky to figure out exactly what happened in what context. So, Alien Isolation. This is a game that I'm going to play by myself in a dark room with headphones on my projector and scare the shit out of me. Alien is fun. I like the designs of the aliens.
Yeah.
And, the whole Alien universe is fun. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna wait till this one is like $25 on sale. This is like Catherine with additional content, and I'm a huge Catherine fan. We kind of did a whole episode on it, and I pulled it because I fucked it up. But yeah, Catherine is like one of my favorite games. I love the story. I love the puzzles. Oh, there's Samurai Showdown. Superliminal. Now I forgot about this game. This game kind of took the internet by storm. Like you pick up objects and then like they kind of change size. Blair Witch, I think my wife and I would not enjoy playing this together. I think I would enjoy playing this
I want to play
on a big screen with headphones, maybe something scary.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah, a shout out to Outer Worlds. Got to play it eventually. Hey, Robbie, what's up? It's your turn. Hideo, what are you playing?
LSD.
LSD?
Yeah. So one game I'm super hyped for, and I think it's going to come out in about 10 days, 11 days, is this fucking game, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep.
I am so excited to play Assassin's Creed set in Japan, but with better gameplay quality, which is what this we talked enough about it. Graphics are great. I'm going to cream all over the place. My wallet's going to cry.
I wanted to say, what's the other samurai game that's out?
It's Sekiro.
It won Game of the damn year. I couldn't believe it.
Sekiro?
Hero?
Sekiro?
Yeah, Sekiro. Yeah, I actually couldn't believe that Sekiro won Game of the Year because it does not look anywhere as good as this game. Like there was like 2 samurai games coming out at the same time, and this one looks like so much better. Much better, dude.
Better, but the Sekiro is a FromSoft game, and like it's just got all these different elements of just being a FromSoft game. And I think it was the first time Software, being a Japanese company, had ever made a Japanese game, which they got right, as opposed to Dark Souls and all those other clunky games with like super mechanics, and it just feels different. But I guess also 2019, was it 2019? It didn't have a lot of great games that could parallel with the quality at the time. I think if both released at the same time, Ghost of Tsushima would probably win. Of course, nobody's ever played it yet, so I have no idea.
I think if this game wins Game of the Year, you're going to see a lot of I think you're going to see a whole genre of samurai games come out. If it wins Game of the Year twice in a row, samurai boom, it's going to be nothing but ninjas and samurais and zombie ninjas, and like it's just going to be freaking Japan all over, like just the worst. Just like everything in Japan is samurai.
What was it, PewDiePie? He's moving to Japan apparently.
Oh, that sucks.
Another game I want to play really badly is Mortal Shell, which is like Dark Souls but more fluid and refined. And like these cool mechanics where you can touch, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but you can touch an element and your entire body turns into that element. So you can like touch stone and you can take on the properties of stone.
Cool.
So it's got like, the developer himself said, of course, I'm very influenced by Dark Souls, but he also added in, like all these other elements which make it like a really refined version of the game. If you've played Dark Souls, you know that it's got a lot of shitty elements in it. It's like, it's clunky, it's slow, you die a lot and stuff. This is challenging.
Wastes your time.
Yeah, well, I mean, waste your time depending on like what your play style is, but whatever.
Right.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago, Baldur's Gate 3, an RPG, which looks amazing. based on Dungeons and Dragons, and like if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, it's the gameplay mimics it, and it's got a lot of these hidden aspects. Like you would discover whole parts of a story, open up an actual story arc that you never would have if you just followed the main quest line. So it's cool if you like branching storylines. I'm pretty excited to get my hands on it if I ever do.
Maybe you've convinced me on this. I wasn't so interested before, but I do like stories in games.
This this looks actually interesting, and and all the lore is actually kind of unique.
Is it PS5?
It's on PS4. I think it's gonna port to PC and maybe Switch too. I don't know.
Oh, word!
I'll have to look that up.
I'd be interested if they port it to Switch, but I'm not. I don't think they will. It looks too nice.
I know this is just I think this is just cinematic.
Oh, okay.
The actual game is a top down. So
okay. Next.
Isometric. Sorry, that's what I meant. Not top down. Let's see. Where is it? It doesn't say what it's ported to. Oh, it's ported.
Maybe I know.
Stadia and Microsoft Windows. So goodbye to that.
That sucks. Yeah.
Fuck that. Okay.
So it's one of those games where lag doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it's a click-based thing anyway.
Yep, exactly.
Sekiro. We just talked about it, but this.
Oh, you haven't played it?
I haven't played Sekiro, dude. I've watched.
Dude, you're gonna love it.
The whole game, but I'm still yet to play. Have you played it?
No, I have not. I'm waiting to borrow your PS4.
Oh shit. Better. Well, gotta have to.
I'll wait. I'm a patient man. I'll tell you what. I'm pretty patient. I have 2 kids.
That it does require a lot of patience. Plus, you're a teacher. So.
Sanity. It requires your sanity.
For sure.
And Demon Souls.
Yeah. So if you've noticed, there's a clear trend in what I like.
He loves the Souls.
Yeah, Soulsborne games, but that's only because I have no excuse. I just I'm a fanboy. But yeah,
okay.
And end of the year, this game is gonna come out, and I want to model and I want to meet Keanu Reeves and like I don't know, everything I heard about this game is great. People have got like a look into the game. People at IGN or whatever. People actually reached out to our channel, and the game developers, CD Projekt Red, was like, "We really like your podcast, and we'd like to give you a side look into the game." And I was like, "I'm busy." If you had,
I'll give him an inside look to my asshole, man. For this game.
Yeah. Well, they gave an inside look into multiple assholes in the game, from what I.
So, are you gonna design your character with a giant meat cannon? It's just streaming down one side of his leg.
I as in a game, you kind of want to give your characters things that you don't have in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give my character a really tiny penis, right?
Nope, I'm not. No, I'm not buying that. No.
Let's move on to our next section.
Oh no.